Well, hi everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to Intro to Sound Healing. My name's Eeshi-Ra Hart, and we are going on an amazing journey into the power of sound using so many different instruments available to us. And you can see here quite a selection from the photo. And I love this quote by Nikola Tesla. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration. And for those of you who don't know Nikola Tesla, he was an inventor coming from Croatia, and he was a genius, and he knew a lot about how the universe works. And when we understand that everything is vibrating at different frequencies, we can then apply conscious use of sound to get amazing benefits for ourselves, for our friends, families, colleagues, and anyone else who we meet and we perhaps offer journeys to. So let's get started. Well, a little bit of a background to me. My name's Eeshi-Ra, and I'm a sound healing practitioner. And I'm also a singer, a workshop facilitator, a speaker, and a vocal coach. And I actually started off life as a singer. I have done many different types of genres. I've been singing since a child, singing in the school choir, in the school plays, musicals, that kind of thing. And I've done so many different types of genres. And I moved from jazz to opera to pop to world music to acoustic to hip hop to ambient trance. And I finally came round to tuning in a different way, and I started hearing about sound, and that got me really excited because it was showing the use of sound frequency inside the laboratory under the microscope, looking at how sound affects cells. And this got me really excited to think about the potentials of how we can use sound, particularly at this time on the planet for humanity. So I see sound as a really powerful catalyst for change. And when I look at all the issues that humanity faces currently, we are very much challenged. And I started asking the question to the universe. There was one word that came to mind, which was this place of disconnection. That as humans, we are disconnected or out of tune with our bodies. So we're not maybe eating the right kind of food, drinking enough water, perhaps we're eating food that toxifies us, and we have many different challenges in our world today. So that feeling of disconnection means that we are then perhaps out of tune with how we relate to others. And as we are out of tune with ourselves, we are then out of tune and disconnected from the earth. And that obviously affects us in terms of feeling grounded. Certainly with a lot of technology that we use, this affects us too, our brain function, those kind of things. And on a deeper level, we are not maybe tuning in with the divine creator, source consciousness, whatever you want to call it, love. And so we feel challenged and disconnected, out of tune with that too. And all of these have an impact in many different ways. So I started thinking like a troubleshooter in a way. And I thought, I wonder if there is a frequency or a series of frequencies we can give to the body that can actually be an amazing tool to reset, reboot our system. And in 2001, I had an answer to that dream. And I was recording an album in Australia. And if you look here in the picture, you'll see this is a photo taken from the shoot, which was done after the album was recorded. And in Australia, while I was recording the album, I was about 2/3 the way through, and I received a dream. And in this dream, I'm basically shown humanity being massively affected by the technology we use, and that it was basically not beneficial for us in so many ways, and that the key to actually shifting beyond this was working with sound, particularly using the voice. And after that dream, I then was moving back to America, and I synchronistically, magically met my mentor, who has been my guiding light ever since. And if you look at the image here, you'll see to the right of my feet, as you're looking at it, this unusual circle with a line through it, a diagonal. And I synchronistically met up with my mentor, went to a workshop he was giving in San Francisco, and he was talking about pi and phi, which are the codes of the body. Phi ratio, it's in our bones, it's in our DNA, and it's in the facial proportions and all the proportions of our body. And he started talking about this harmonic and saying that it's not very much talked about. We know what pi looks like, two vertical lines with a line going across, but not many people know what phi looks like. And I was amazed because this symbol had appeared at my feet just 2 weeks before. And so I said to him, is there a set of frequencies that can actually embody that code, if you like, of nature, code of the body? And he said, yes. And he pointed me to this set of 18 frequencies. And that's what I've been doing ever since 2001. So what you will learn through this course with me is what is sound healing and why it works. You'll understand about cymatics and how sound actually creates form. What is entrainment and how it can be used. What is resonance? How sound affects water and rice. Crystalline structures that are found actually in the human body. The speed of sound and the fastest way of using it for the body. The challenges of a modern day lifestyle. Where sound is actually already used in the medical world today. How to create sacred space beforehand. What instruments can be used. Things like tuning forks, crystal bowls, and other crystal instruments. Medicine drum, voice, chimes, and the didgeridoo, to name but a few. Why it's important to have a focused intention, when it's really important not to use sound healing, where sound healing can be used, and the benefits of sound healing. So let's go on and explore.